Okay, just point blank period, crazy to receive a sneaker directly from Nike. Even more crazy for it to tie into your childhood nickname and a cereal you also grew up loving, just like LeBron James, in the Fruity Pebbles. Now this sneaker is amazing, again, for a lot of different reasons, but also shout out to LeBron James for being crowned the second all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Love him or hate him, that is one hell of a feat. But let's dive into this very special LeBron 19 Low. A big thank you again to Nike and Nike Basketball for this insane packaging to go along with the LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles. You have a drawer that pulls from the very bottom of the oversized packaging and a card that details the entire Pebbles and Nike partnership with LeBron to celebrate National Cereal Day and his favorite cereal growing up. That's right, Fruity Pebbles. And as you can see, LeBron has been Flintstoneized, so he literally looks as if he can live within the cartoon itself. Here's the box of the cereal, and yes, you see the red and yellow flakes. However, when you pour the cereal in a bowl, mix it with milk, it actually turns purple. That's the magic of the cereal. And on the box, you will receive a 20% off coupon for one item on Nike.com. Now, the coolest aspect by far of the packaging is the bowl. So you have a Nike Pebbles cereal bowl, a ceramic bowl that looks as if it's really made of stone, and a spoon. And yeah, that, you hear that? Yeah, no, real ceramic. On the interior of the box, we have LeBron as a Flintstone character going up to dunk in his LeBron 19 Lows. And you can see the three logos for LeBron, Pebbles, and Nike. Everyone's box will feature the Fruity Pebbles paper and the sneaker itself, the LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles. And I have to say, well done. So let's take a look at the box. You have the LeBron logo that has a Flintstone vibe or iteration. It says Magic Fruity Pebbles on the side of the box. His signature is also on the box. And as you can see, official colorway is white and yellow strike. The LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles. Now, the toe box of the sneaker will feature a shinier leather. Yes, there is some texture there on the front, so it's not just a plain flat leather. And you have the mini swoosh that has that Flintstone effect. It's in yellow strike and red. It's on the medial side of both sneakers. I think if it came across the toe box a little bit more, it would have added just more color to the sneaker overall, at least on the front. You have a mix of white and translucent material for the midsole. It is quite aggressive with the swoosh on the outer part, but then also LeBron's signature on the front. The base of the sneaker actually depicts the cereal in the yellow and red flakes. And again, it's the base layer, so it has this overture along the lateral and medial sides, but on the back heel, it is exposed. As you can see, you have red trim that will detail the top part of the heel, and then you have a yellow stripe that will go down the back with purple embroidery. There are no extra laces for the sneaker, but you have white speckled with purple, and I believe these may glow in the dark. I think they glow in the dark. You can also see along the tongue, again, the base layer depicts the yellow and red flakes of the cereal, so it's present as you look at the front of the sneaker itself, and then you have a mesh overlay. In white leather, you have LeBron's signature lion as well as a triangular cutout on top of the lion itself that features his logo for LeBron James. And as you move along the mesh, you also have a synthetic material that will line the sneaker itself to go up near the front height of the shoe, but again, it's still a low profile sneaker. I love the attention to detail on the inner tongue. So you have the LeBron James logo that has a Flintstone effect, and then you have Fred Flintstone dunking on the insole. And if you move to the outer sole, you have aggressive tread, but also aggressive detailing. So you have Nike React, which of course will provide all the responsiveness LeBron needs, but then the Fruity Pebbles cereal, the red and yellow flakes present. And the inner tongue of the other shoe will feature Magic Fruity Pebbles embroidered and LeBron James again as his Flintstone character self going up to dunk. Now the padding on the back of the sneaker for your heel and on the sides of your ankle is insane. It's beyond comfortable. So bravo to Nike Basketball for adding that in, as well as just a well executed pair. I can't say thank you enough to Nike and Nike Basketball for this gift. I just need to take like a minute because Uncle Shay Shay, aka Shannon Sharp, got the exact same package. Like, when I tell you surreal moment in life, very surreal moment. Let's talk sizing for the LeBron 19 Low. Go up a half size. This is a 6.5 men's or 8 women's. I'm a true women's 7.5 or men's 6 in most sneakers. Had I gone with that though, because of the additional padding in the heel and ankle, I just feel it would have been way too tight a fit, especially if you're looking to cut back and forth on the court. I would not have wanted that discomfort. So go up a half size. At least that's my recommendation. Now, most LeBron sneakers tend to feel a little heavier than other pairs that you may try on. This is no different. There is more weight to this sneaker than a lot of other sneakers I try on. However, this is one comfortable basketball pair, but I feel the exact same way about the LeBron 16 Low. I have those in the black and white equality colorway, and I absolutely love the feel of them on foot. These are no different.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit.
Everybody, it's your girl TJ back with another video on Talks with TJ, and I appreciate your patience. I needed to jump on all of the Fear of God Essentials content and items as they arrived, but now let's get to this amazing gift from Nike and Nike Basketball in collaboration with Pebbles cereal. That's right, the LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles, and it is magic because of course the air bubble here changes into purple when exposed to UV light. Very similar to the cereal when poured in with milk will actually turn the milk purple. Now, I won't show you that in this video. I know, I apologize. At some point, yes, I fully intend to eat the cereal from the bowl with the spoon. I want the full experience. It just won't be shown here in the video. I'm terribly sorry for anyone that may have actually wanted to see that. If you follow me on Instagram though at talks.with.tj, more than likely that's where you'll see it. But I just want to say just shout out again to Nike and Nike Basketball for this gift. So let's just go through the process, the journey. So I was actually contacted back in December, I believe, that I would receive something special from Nike, but not even from Nike, that there was a special collab cereal in the works. They could not tell me what at the time. They just, got my information. And I was just kind of on the edge of my seat, like, okay, what's happening, right? What's on the way? And I believe late February is when they said, or late February, early March, when the embargo was finally lifted, they said, hey, we know we've kept you in the dark, but it's finally out. So the special cereal collab is with LeBron for the LeBron 19 Low. And just like shook, contacted my mom, and she, of course, like full circle moment, beyond happy and excited for me. So in terms of my childhood nickname, I had very bright red hair as a little girl, and one time my mom put a white bow in my hair, and my hair, it was super curly, and it sat straight up on my head, and I looked just like Pebbles from, yes, the Flintstones, and that nickname has never left me. My godparents and their best friends still call me that to this day. Now, in terms of me answering to that, you need to be a special person for me to choose to answer to Pebbles, okay? Out in public, out in the world, but it's still a nickname that's alive and well. So just the alignment of the project, the tying back to my childhood, very special. So hopefully you guys can see the tie in there. Let's talk about the drama that occurred with me almost not receiving this sneaker. Okay, so I'm on social media, on Instagram, of course, and I see other influencers that I am familiar with or cool with, and they're unboxing their pairs. So I think to myself, okay, mine has to be on the way soon. And I had a package on the way. I track all of my packages on Shop, and Shop is a great app just because it will show you any and everything coming to your address. So I see a package coming from New York, because the way it'll actually work, the agency that was in charge of all of the packaging, the media production, like that whole kit, just bringing it to life, the visualization, the storytelling, the people in charge of that, they're the ones that actually are, they are responsible for sending out these kits. And so I have a package coming from New York, and it said that it arrived like on Thursday. And I'm like, okay, so I go down and I check, and there's nothing there for me. And I'm like, okay, so long story short, I go all weekend pretty sad because it appears that the package was delivered. I don't have it. And I'm thinking, man, not only is the package gone, what if this is just like the first experience I have with like a Nike basketball seating sneaker? I just didn't want it to end this way. And, the agency's like, well, just keep us updated on what's going on. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to lie. I was just kind of sad, kind of lost hope at that point that I would even get it. And thankfully, my lease office reached out and they were able to pull the footage from the cameras, and they go, hey, your carrier actually went to the wrong building, but we'll give you access to that building because the resident they accidentally delivered it to never touched it. Like, she just left the box there. So bless her heart, because it was a massive box, as you can imagine, with the packaging that you guys saw, and I was able to secure this. So finally, after a very long and stressful weekend, I had this pair in my hand, and let me just tell you, I love the sneaker. Now, I understand there are some drawbacks, so let's talk about that. Drawback, I know someone will say, well, I won't get that type of packaging when I purchase the sneaker, or when I purchase the sneaker from Nike. 100% respect that. No, that's considered media packaging that goes out to either influencers, or it'll go out to those that are considered friends and family, like Shannon Sharp of LeBron James. 100% respect that. No, you won't get that packaging. You'll get the box, just not everything else that comes with it. Now, you have the ability to go pick up the cereal within grocery stores, and it does include a 20% off coupon for anything off of Nike.com. But then also, I believe there was like a raffle or a chance to be able to win your pair. So the other possible drawback for people, it's a $200 sneaker. Now, it's a $200 performance sneaker with great tech in there. I mean, you have Nike React in the midsole of the shoe, so you have great tech. It's updated. It's not like, I'll be real, it's not like a retro. You have updated tech within the sneaker itself. It's built to withstand LeBron's power on the court. And I mean, like, the amount of cushioning they put here, like even on the interior, is just amazing. But the drawback of that $200, with so many other options right now in the market, I 100% also respect people saying, hey, I may need to save that $200 for a sneaker I may wear more regularly than just the LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles. So nothing wrong there. We have to use some discernment. So I get the price point could be a bit of drawback. Now, also, well, let's just talk design for the shoe, because some people, and even one of my best friends from high school, I showed him the sneaker. He saw it online. He said, it's just too much white for me. Like, the sneaker is predominantly white, and he wasn't the biggest fan of that. And the LeBron 4, which should get a release later this year with the same Fruity Pebble design and concept, that's predominantly still just like white, or I believe it might have been lighter gray back in the day when it was just a PE. But yes, it is predominantly white for the upper. Now, I like that. The one thing I would say to change, maybe it would change people's minds. So the swoosh is pretty minimal right here. If Nike chose to extend the swoosh all the way out so it really came across the front, now I understand that may be more reminiscent of like a KD, that's fine. But I think if they actually brought the swoosh across the top here, I think that may give it a little bit more appeal. But it is a predominantly white upper. You still have the Fruity Pebble design underneath this overlay of netting right here of this material here. But no, you're not going to be able to see it now. I would not recommend you trying to cut that off just because you want more color in the shoe itself. At least just leave that as is. Now, where they nailed it is the detailing on the interior of the tongue, on the insole, but then also on the outer sole here. Now, I get most people aren't going to be able to look at your outer sole, so you may say, hey, the best design elements they left for parts of the sneaker that are not as well seen as the majority of the sneaker being white. Respect that. Also, the elements here, which actually is a perk, not a drawback, it glows in the darks. That won't be shown, but I mean, you can clearly probably guess that that element would glow. And then also the laces glow as well in the dark. So I respect some of the drawbacks of the sneaker that some may also just not rock with this cereal theme. Not a problem with that. It won't be for everybody. Again, they've played with that cereal theme in the past, and we should expect a LeBron 4. And I know a lot of people are more interested in the 4 than the 19 low. Another issue that may come up, even though the sneaker sold out, in terms of seeing it on foot for people, LeBron doesn't even wear the LeBron 19 low right now. He's going through other models, not necessarily this model. And we know for you to sell the current new model that's on the market, the player needs to wear the shoe in competition. So if we see LeBron wearing this a lot, then I think it would probably garner just a little bit more attention and respect. Those are just my personal thoughts. I would love to see him just, rock it and wear it. And no, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I just still think it's cool. I love to see players in amazing pairs on the court. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at how I choose to just simply style this. Again, it's a very athletic sneaker. It's performance based, so I kept it relaxed, kept it casual. 3 simple casual looks. On the left for the first look, you have the Fear of God hat in the cream and red colorway, the Nike Fear of God crew neck in gray and black, and the Saint Potential shorts in the cream for the Atlanta Braves. The second look in the middle features the Break the Curse WNBA hoodie celebrating the Chicago Sky winning the 2021 championship, and the Fear of God essential shorts in yellow from 2018. Final look on the right, the Nike hoodie that features Just Do It on the front. On the back, it says actions speak louder than anything. You have the tie-dye pattern that actually goes quite well with the red and yellow flake design of the LeBron 19 low and black Taylor cargo pants in black. Now, when it comes to Nike, LeBron collaborating officially, finally, with Pebbles cereal, they're hoping this isn't just like a one and done. They want to continue this partnership, and this is actually what they had to say. At Pebbles, we're really good at talking to kids and getting kids excited about the product, but something we notice is that we have adult fans, and we need to be better at connecting with culture and connecting with them. They actually like to call those that are major fans of the brand Pebbles heads, and you can go ahead and comment your thoughts below on that. Even if Fruity Pebbles is not your favorite cereal, this was also to celebrate National Cereal Day. What is your favorite cereal? Like, I need to know, what is your favorite cereals or something special you like to do? Are you someone that cuts fruit up to place it into your cereal? You're someone that likes to sprinkle a little sugar on top? Nothing wrong with that. I got in trouble a lot for that as a kid though, because my mom said there was enough sugar already on the cereal. She didn't understand. I needed more, okay? I needed more. So outside of Fruity Pebbles being a cereal, I absolutely love. The older I've grown, I really love Honey Nut Cheerios too. Fan of that. Now, Honey Nut Cheerios is still a cereal I like to put sugar on. I'm just being 100% honest with you. It is, but please comment below your favorite cereal. Is it Fruity Pebbles? Is it something totally different? Please join in the conversation below. Let me know your thoughts on the brand new LeBron 19 Low Magic Fruity Pebbles. Again, super surreal moment. You just don't know the connections, the relationships, the doors that can open for you just living in your passion and creating in something you love, and something I've loved since I was a little girl, same as I've loved cereal since I was little, and it's come full circle. So the Fruity Pebbles sneaker is in hand. Love it. Again, go up a half size, as stated in the on-foot part. Go up a half size if you choose to go back for this specific pair or any LeBron 19 low. My true to size would have just been too tight, but going up a half size is absolutely perfect for me. I love the sneaker. It's beyond comfortable. And now I get to hold a very special part of the rollout for this pair. got the special packaging. I will always remember this moment, and I appreciate you guys just for sticking around and supporting me in everything you guys see here on the channel, or on Instagram at talkstylewith.tj, or on Twitter at _talkswithtj. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Go blue. We are in the Sweet 16. Peace.